Hey y'all, welcome to Texas Tarot. So if you guys are new here, welcome. I am Liz. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna pick a pile to see what you need to know about your love life right now. Right this second, okay? So remember, all my readings are timeless, all of them, even on my other channel, on Blue Moon Intuition, if you guys came over there from here, or from there to here, hey. So we're gonna dive in. I got 3 piles. I was drawn to pick these types of items for certain reasons, and I'll explain why. But we're gonna pick, okay, figure out which one you feel drawn to. All right, so these are my AirPods, okay? I love music. I personally love music. Like, I'm clairaudient too, so maybe music has some kind of significance for you guys. But sunglasses here, maybe block those haters, you know. Or summertime, maybe aviators, something may be significant for you there. And I actually have Mavi's back here, but I actually have my dog's collar here. So maybe pets or something could be significant for pile 3. But I was drawn to pick these objects. I don't know why. I guess we'll figure out why when we do the reading. But yeah, I'm gonna put the timestamps below in the description box, and I'll do it in the pinned comment as well. So let's dive in to figure out why you're here, figure out what we can help with your love life, and figure out what's going on. All right, so I'll see you over there. All right, so if you pick pile 1, what's up? All right, so this is my AirPods, one of my prized possessions, but I definitely always have my AirPods with me. All right, so as always, those that have been here, I do not look at the cards. I don't like to look at the cards before, so we're gonna see them as we go together, okay? All right, so I have to remember, we're gonna do terms at the end. I'm gonna turn from next to me so I don't forget, okay? As always, I will do also a general spread, or I'll add more at the end that we need to see. Well, usually it's general, but we'll see what comes out to, okay? All right, so let's start. We got the Age of Swords already. I'm gonna need y'all to get out of your head. I feel like music can definitely be something that gets you out of your head if you haven't. Try doing that, okay? Okay, we get the Lovers. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Gemini. Don't have to be. Divination, okay, divination, somehow I see y'all. Balance. I definitely feel like some of you guys have spiritual gifts and you're well aware of it. There's a feeling of feeling like taken advantage of by people sometimes. Yeah, heartbreak, okay. Okay. And I'm afraid it will hurt you. Okay, there is a lot of energy here where there's a lot of heartbreak on the surface here. Okay, so I'm gonna dig in. I know this is what your guides want you to hear right now, and I'm gonna pull on what you want to hear in a second. Okay, but clearly your guides want you to hear how much you get in your head about this. Okay, I feel like there's an energy here where you can let love relationships really almost kind of define who you are sometimes here. I do see the Lovers here. Some of you guys could have been connected to some people that are like, you're the forbidden fruit, or it's just where it doesn't really kind of pan out, right? And so it makes you feel less than. It's almost like it takes from your self-confidence from whoever you guys have been connected to in the past, right? Now, I do feel like your guides are watching you here, but here's divination. It says prophecy, fate, destiny, and future fortune. I feel like for a lot of you guys here, maybe mermaids could be significant, but it feels almost like there's a reason why. I know I did it YouTube like this on my other channel. It feels a lot like this energy, and the fact that it's almost like if you hadn't gone through these types of heartbreaks, it wouldn't lead you to who you are or where you are right now, right? So the 7 of Swords here, it says loss of peace of mind or personal freedom. It takes caution and be aware of others' actions. A maternal loss make sure you are being honest with yourself and embracing secrets. So I feel like for some of you guys, I'm getting energy of like family, like you could be like the black sheep or like the scapegoat, where people kind of have a tendency to kind of point blame towards you sometimes a little bit, but it feels like your destiny is definitely intertwined with your heartbreak for some reason, okay? So I feel like for some of you guys, I do birth chart readings as well, and this kind of gives me a birth chart reading where it's kind of like your south node, this has to do with something to do with your south node, okay? And your north node would be kind of the opposite. So like I'd probably be able to tell looking at your birth chart here, but it feels almost like your destiny has, because I'm getting divination. Some of you guys names, somebody could be named Destiny, but the letter D could definitely be significant here for you guys here. But I want you to know that whatever you've gone through, there's a reason for it. It's leading you to your purpose, your divine purpose here, okay? It says, I wish I could take back my words. So some of you guys may have a tendency when you talk or some of you, I want to say lash out. I mean, I'm hearing the words lash out. Some of you guys could, but it feels like if you ever do that, it feels like it's because you've stored so much inside that it's like, it seems like, you know, people like they just force it to stay inside for so long, and then all of a sudden it's just like bleh, there's just like bubbles up, right? And you just can't say it. You can't say it. It's like you can't like hold it back anymore. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. It says I'm starting to understand our connection. So some of you guys, I think like birth chart, I think like, you know, tarot, I think all this at the same time when I'm reading it, but this also it would make me wonder where your sun is. So your sun is in your birth chart, tells me where you highlight a lot of things for people, right? For example, mine is like in the 12th house. So I highlight people's karma that they haven't dealt with, right? So it feels like with this, like you're probably highlighting in a lot of people's connections, like empaths, we have this ability to kind of be the mirror for people, right? So let's say you have sun in the 11th house, right? That would tell me that you're kind of that person who's like, you can do better. You're like, you give off this energy of like, why are you not doing enough? Like, I know you can be better. Like, you're probably somebody that pumps people up, right? But at the same time, it also can make people feel less than because you have your sun in that. So it highlights where they're kind of lacking in life. And I feel like you have that being an empath here. So it's like, I feel like a lot of you guys are like, why does my love life suck? Well, it's because I don't think it's going to suck much longer is the vibe I'm getting here. I'm going to pull on that, right? But I do feel like with this, I'm afraid to hurt you, this Cupid card, it feels like some of you guys have been afraid of love in general. Like if everybody's going to hurt me, everybody's going to kind of break my heart, right? But it feels like this has all happened for a purpose. I want you to start thinking that way. Like, okay, that happened then, but like there's a reason why, okay? Okay, so let me see. Oh my God, I totally combined two decks that I didn't want to combine because they look exactly the same. Okay, so let's see where you're at right now in your love life, okay? Let's see where we're at in your love life here. Show me more about your love life right now that we need to see. Hello. Okay, 10 of Cups. Okay, so some of you guys are definitely manifesting like you're happily ever after is kind of what I'm seeing here, okay? If you guys want to book a personal, that link will be below as well. I do manifesting readings too. Let's see. 7 of Pentacles. You guys are definitely manifesting. You guys are manifestors. Most of you guys are. They're drawn to me. If not, there's something here about like 7 months, you're like manifesting it feels like you're all around happiness for some of you guys. This could be like happiness in all areas of your life, not just love. King of Cups. Definitely love. You want to feel passion. I feel like maybe you've gotten connected with people where it's like they don't exude the same kind of passion that you do for life. And I feel like that's something that you need, you desire, right? This Lover's card, I mean, like, they're going at it. Okay, let me grab it. See, look, she's like, oh, right? So there's something here about that where it's almost like you haven't been connected with somebody that's on your level yet, right? On the passion level, on the chemistry level. And I feel like you guys are well aware of that, right? Maybe some of you guys have tried to settle in the past for people that weren't on your level, okay? All right, let's see who's coming towards you. 8 of Pentacles. This is going to be a hard worker here. Could be a Taurus for a Capricorn. It doesn't have to be, but I feel like they're going to be very focused on money. 2 of Swords. Yeah. I feel like this will be somebody, I'm kind of getting this vibe where if you like text them while they're at work, they're like, I'm at work, I don't really text. I don't feel like they're going to text you a lot at work here because she's got like a blindfold on right after, and it feels almost like this person may have a tendency to keep their phone on silent, but it's not that they don't care. It's just they may be somebody that's just not attached to their phone. Yeah, 5 of Cups. Okay. But I think that you're gonna have to see this as something that's different. So let's say, I feel like this will be somebody that, like, let's say you want somebody that's very passionately driven, right? They're very focused on what's in front of them, right? Well, if you want somebody that's focused on something that's right in front of them, it does look like they're probably going to be that same way about work, okay? So if you're like, I want attention nonstop, or that's what I've kind of got in the past, well, maybe that there's a difference there, is that this person, when they're doing something, they put all of their energy into it. Like, and I feel like you're probably somebody that does that as well, right? The 4 of Cups, and I feel like this will feel different to you. Like, this is not something that you're used to. Death. Yeah, it's something that you're not used to. It's almost like you're going to think the worst. But what should you think? The Moon and the 2 of Wands. I feel like that's what could get you stuck, is that you think that it's like, it's kind of like I'm seeing somebody where you're on the fence between your happily ever after and like where you've been, right? And it's like, in order to shift to where you like the timeline you want to jump to, like the energy, the relationship you want to be in, it's like they're wanting you to let go of the old. They're wanting you to let go of any kind of expectations. They're wanting you to let go of like what you imagine it could be. And what if it could be something so much greater, right? And it feels like there's something here about, because I said this person, oh, maybe I can get ringing in your ears. I just got ringing in my ear. It feels almost like the Four of Cups. She's very, like, this person is just focused on their money. They're focused on the pentacle right in front of them. But you're focused on like, they're not texting me at work. They're not giving me attention or something like that. And that's what needs to change, is that it looks like you could self-sabotage something like that, because you're used to something of the old, which may not have been the healthiest thing, right? Okay, let's see where this is going though. The Nine of Cups. Yes, focus on the positive. So I feel like, again, you could be somebody, I don't know if I said this or not, but it feels, I don't know why I say it again. I think it's like a habit or something. It feels like if you have a tendency to get invested in relationships and like forget about everything else, don't do that. Focus on yourself. Like, this is why I tell you guys a lot of times to journal, like what's going on, like especially when you meet somebody. What are you doing? What's happening when you met them? Were you focused on love in particular, or were you focused on everything else, like yourself, right? Because that tells me the alignment that you're in with this person. If you're focused on everything else and not them, that tells me how you're aligned with this person, as in putting yourself first, right? Versus if you're only focused on purely love, well, then they may be somebody that's focused on purely love as well. Just write down what you're doing to tell it to come into alignment with this person, okay? Ace of Cups. I feel like a lot of you guys will be more focused on yourself here, okay? And maybe that's what you're realizing, or you're coming to an alignment, realization. Seeing the letter R, somebody's name can start with R, but it feels like you're coming to a realization that you could have a tendency to put love before yourself, right? Ace of Pentacles. There's double ace. Yeah, you guys have somebody, when you put yourself first, that's when things shift, okay? I'll double clarify. Two of Pentacles. You guys are like, oh, I don't know. King of Swords. King of Swords is haunting me lately. So I feel like that other reading I did on YouTube, there's one that's very similar to this. I think that Taking the Leap of Faith, if you haven't seen that, it's on my Blue Moon Intuition channel. It's very similar to this, as this resonates for you. This person, when you focus on yourself, that's when this person comes rushing in, okay? All right, so let's do some tiles. If you guys haven't hit the like button yet, please do so. Okay, let's see. Let's subscribe channel. All right, let's see. We got M. We got X. This is too many. We got Y. Why are you so sad? I don't know why I just heard that in my head. Okay, S. Sad. I got an S right after that. That's funny. S, P, K. No, that's X. Hold on, I can't read. Here's a K. K. K, K. Okay. All right, I guess they're telling me before they come out. I, B. I'm seeing actual B in my head. Bic. Bike. Biking should be significant here. 6. Letter K. W, M. All right, let's do some charms. What's going on here? I'll take a picture of this in a second. Or it'll be after this. Okay, what's we got? We got a blue flower. Okay, blue flower can be significant. We got a pet paw. Paw 3 may be significant. We got mermaid. We got a little green mermaid. We got a Mickey Mouse bow, and we got, oh wow, definitely pets could be significant here. It's a little blue. It looks like a Scotty dog here. All right, so I hope this was helpful. Actually, I'm going to pull the dice for you guys as well. Where'd it go? Where'd my dice go? Here they are. Okay. Dice. Let's see what the zodiac signs could be. And I remember, I read energies, not necessarily, oh, hold on, these is houses. I'm going to do a zodiac signs right now. Okay. We got an Aries. Somebody could have Aries in their chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. We got a Scorpio. Ah, Scorpio. My quiet rebels. Okay. We also got a Capricorn could be coming towards you. So they could have that Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. All right. So I hope this is helpful. Who this is for? If you want to book a personal, I got birth charts, I got manifesting, and I got personal readings all down below. Otherwise, I hope this helped. All right. Thank you guys so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Love you a long time. All right, pile 2, what's going on? All right, so if you guys pick the sunglasses. All right, let's see what's going on in your world, okay? So like always, my guides like to give general too, so then we'll dive into your love life as at the end to give you various specifics on what's going on in your love life now, if it doesn't come out of the pile. So I don't look at any of these cards. I like to figure it out what's going on with you. All right, so let's see what's going on. All right, here we go. Ready? Okay. Oh, we got the Wheel of Fortune for y'all. I like it. Ooh, we got the 8 of Wands. Some y'all are definitely moving forward. All right, let's see. Ooh, fertility. We got some new beginnings coming up. I see y'all. You guys have a passed on loved one trying to come through for you? I'll see if they want to talk in a second. Sometimes they come through. Dreams. You guys will be getting downloads of dreams from your passed on loved one? Don't take that if it doesn't resonate. For some of you guys have picked this pile. Maybe they wore aviators. It's a side message there. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's jump in. Okay. So I am seeing the Wheel of Fortune here, the 8 of Wands. So I do feel like there is you're definitely moving forward in your love life here, okay? I feel like you guys are moving forward from, so the first pile was kind of like, you're kind of still in it, starting to move forward. Y'all look like you've already passed like the bumpy road, okay? The bumpy side of it. So one may resonate for where you have been, if this resonates for you. But fertility, potential, power, I feel like you guys are in a place where it's like, you know I'm a catch. You know that you're supposed to be with somebody big. It feels like there's an energy here where, you know that you're destined for bigger and greater things, right? Especially love than where you've kind of been. So I do feel like with this unfound fear, there may be like a fear of intimacy, like deep down. And I feel like this may come up at night. Maybe you're having trouble like sleeping at night. It says unfound fear, expecting the worst through creating self-fulfilling prophecies. Allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the situation. Sleepless nights, refocus your thoughts. Okay, so when I see this, I'm like, when I do my manifesting readings with you guys on my personals, I can see where your energy is like. If you're a manifestor, you're active manifesting, you're visualizing, you're like, oh my God, we're together, we're so happy, da da da. And then like throughout the day, you're like, they don't like me, they're shit. Like, I don't, it's giving an energy like this, right? But if you're consistent across the board, the energy moves faster, right? Because then your energy is not up and down. I did bring this up in pile 1 as well. So it's like, what's this pile 1? I can't remember if it's my other YouTube channel or not, but I did mention that if you're interested in that YouTube channel, it's below as well, Blue Moon Intuition, but I was actually born on a blue moon. That's why I named it that. Yeah, July 31st, blue moon. But anyways, I don't know why I needed to say that. Whoever wanted to hear that, that's kind of random. But anyway, so it feels almost like with the 3 of Swords, maybe there's some energy here about like making the family proud, or there may be some kind of family expectations. This could be a family member that's definitely passed through, that's trying to come through here for you guys. Specifically a masculine energy here. Some of you guys may actually be very like caretakers, definitely empaths. Some of you guys could actually see passed on loved ones. Again, I can see this in birth charts. So if you guys are interested in birth charts, I do that as well. But it feels almost like there's something to do with this passed on loved one or family that it's like holding you back. Like let's say you had trauma from like your childhood, right? Where it's like all you saw was relationships that ended. They never worked out. They didn't work out well, right? And it feels like maybe that could be a block here. Unfounded fear, right? Instead of loving freely, it looks like you could love with conditions, right? Because you're trying to also block your heart. Now, I do feel like you guys are definitely getting past that. You guys are like, I feel like you guys are like, here's the hill, and you're like, hold on, here's the hill, and you're like right here, right? And it feels like you're finding out there's something here about you wanting to make somebody proud, like your spirit guides, your passed on loved ones, your family. There's something here where it's like, I want to make somebody proud. Energy's kind of coming through here, okay? So I do feel like you have been dreaming about this. You've been dreaming about this kind of relationship, maybe somebody in particular. Again, I'm going to pull more, figure out where we're at, but I do feel like there's something here about maybe wanting to be kind of dressed up, or if you're like you're masculine, dating somebody that like gives you an excuse to dress them up, gives you an excuse to love on them. If you're a feminine energy, doesn't matter what you're attracted to, I just read energies, but it's about wanting to feel like you're nurtured, you're taken care of, feel safe in your own skin, feeling recognized for who you kind of are, right? That freedom kind of feeling. And it feels like maybe beforehand when you had a connection like this, maybe you were too young, or maybe it just didn't work out, and now it feels like you're in an energy here where it's like, I'm ready. I feel like you feel mature. It feels almost like you're kind of like, I'm at this point, however old you are, it doesn't matter, but it feels like you feel like you're ready for this, right? I knew exactly what I was doing here. And it says, I want to know more about you. So I do feel like you have somebody coming in. If there's not somebody already in your energy, it's like you already connecting with, it feels like this person's already in your energy here. Okay. So they're like right there. Okay. So whatever you're doing right now, keep doing it. Except the only thing I would tweak is if you're like loving with conditions, or you're loving with fear, make sure you're kind of like, I love without fear. Okay. Because if you are really connecting with this person, they can kind of mirror back, especially if it's a high level soulmate. They can kind of mirror back, like if they could definitely have earth in their chart. I don't usually like do this unless somebody has earth in their chart, be very meticulous. But let's see where this takes us here. Okay. Who's in your other, make me look at this deck. Okay. Let me see who's in your energy right now. We need to see for pile 2, please. Shuffle very well and move off to the side. Okay, let's see what's going on. All right, let's see what's going on here. Show me their love life, please. Pile 2, who's coming towards them? Told you. King of Pentacles, damn right. That's like hubby energy. That's long-term potential energy, whether masculine, feminine, doesn't matter. This is long-term grounded energy. That's what you're bringing in here. Now remember, the only thing I'm seeing here is that when it comes in, don't start having negative thoughts. Again, it's keep it aligned. Like someone comes in and be like, oh, they're so into me. That's so into me. Don't counteract and be like, oh, this, all my other relationships, this. Think positive, okay? Queen of Cups. I feel like there's a feeling of you want to find somebody where you feel safe expressing your feelings, right? And I feel like you're bringing somebody in that's going to validate your feelings, that's going to make you feel good. It says, I want to know more about you, right? And so I feel like whoever you have coming towards you that's in your energy, it feels like they want to take the time to get to know you. And maybe you feel like people haven't, right? Maybe you've taken the time to get to know everybody else, but maybe what if they haven't taken the time to get to know you as a person, right? Who's coming towards you? 2 of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, yeah. I feel like for some of you guys, it's like maybe you guys could act more nurturing some days and then be Queen of Cups another day. I'm not seeing Queen of Swords, which is good, the Hierophant. So it seems like you bounce back and forth when you're in connections of like, will this go somewhere? Should I express my feelings? There's something here about wanting to nurture it, but then like, should I keep my feelings to myself? Give me another of that Queen of Cups, because something about feelings is trying to come through. Is it a long-term relationship, right? Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. Is it a long-term relationship? Like I just said, 10 of Pentacles is family. This is forever. This is long-term, right? So there's an energy here of wanting to or needing to feel safe with whoever you're with. You love without conditions, right? And it feels like, again, maybe you've connected with people, for me to keep saying that loved with conditions. I'll love you if this, or you felt like you had to do this in order for this person to align with you or appreciate you or want to get to know you, right? But this tells me that, like, imagine you love with fear, right? Well, imagine what if this other person loved with fear and there's like a wall here and a wall here. Like, how do you get through the wall? Right? So it feels like try to lift that wall a little bit. I know it's scary, but at the same time, everybody's got walls somewhere too, right? Let's see. The fear. There's the fear with the moon. Queen of Wands. You're definitely manifesting this. I'm definitely seeing it. Here's the Leo. The Leo energy, the strength, destiny. So you're being told this person destiny-wise. I feel like this person is somebody that has been where you are, where they've actually been, they've been guarded as well. So I feel like by you opening up your heart, most of you guys only manifesting soulmate energies here that I seem to be aligned with, but it feels like you guys are definitely manifesting this person in, but try to, when this person comes in, to make sure your heart is open to it, okay? Okay, so what else do we, oh yeah, we're gonna do charms, okay? I'll take a picture of it. Guys, hit that like button if you haven't. Come over to my channel, unsubscribe. Okay, let's do some charms. I do birth chart readings, manifesting readings, and regular readings as well. So those are all listed there. These are too many again. Okay, let's see what we got. We got C. Somebody could be a Cancer. I was thinking Cancer. Okay. L. Linda. J. We got an I. We got an A. Andrew. N. I'm just saying names. N for Nancy. We got an I and we got an E. Okay, so let's do charms. Okay. We've got a strawberry. Okay, strawberry could be significant here for you guys. What is this? Christmas time. Looks like reindeer here. A seashell. And a 4-leaf clover. Okay, so it looks like luck's kind of on your side here, guys. For sure. All right, so let's do what sign, what zodiac signs you could be dealing with. Now, this could be a sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Libra. Could be a Libra. Could be a Taurus, sun, moon, rising, or Venus. And an Aqua, sun, moon, rising, or Venus. All right, so I hope this was helpful, guys. Remember, another pile may resonate for you, and all my readings are timeless. Everything I record, even on my other channel, is timeless. So hope it helped, whoever this is for. And if you want to book personal, that's all below. All right, thank you so much for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. Love you long time. Bye. All right, pile 3. If you guys pick the dog collar, pets may be significant for you. We got Mavi back here. He's trying to, I'm disturbing him, my bad. Okay. All right, so let's see what's going on in your love life. Now, usually this is a general first, and then I'm gonna dive into your specific love situation, like your current situation right now. Remember, everything is set up to be timeless, so yeah. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Okay. Oh, we got the 4 of Pentacles. Okay. We've got the High Priest. We've got the 9 of Pentacles. They're definitely giving off like a very single energy here. Okay, Coral Wisdom. Strength, oh yeah. The Emperor. Trust. Window. Star. Oh yeah, I forgot. Y'all had a special pile. Y'all wanted like, I did 2 for a lot of the piles, and you guys wanted like 3 of a couple decks here. I was like, oh my, special deck. Special. Okay. I'm planning a romantic date. Okay. I didn't know when my family was going to accept you. I've been keeping an eye out for you, and we're at the right place at the right time. Okay. This looks like a timeline to me. This was not like the other readings. Okay. So this looks like you're beginning to open up. This looks like beforehand, you were so focused on like, nobody's gonna break through my wall, okay? There's that kind of thing, right? I'm sorry, I do voices, that's just who I am. If you don't like them, I'm sorry. Some people complain, I don't give a shit, that's who I am, okay? All right, so 4 of Pentacles. This is, it looks like you guys are was very focused on like, I'm noticing there's only 1 chair, and it feels almost like, I don't sugarcoat, okay? You could have just been thinking about just yourself, okay? Just yourself at that time. This person, maybe even this person you were connecting with, but it's kind of giving off a very selfish vibe, okay? But I'm not getting that anymore. It's just that 1 card, like where you maybe were, where it's like, I want just this, right? Now the High Priest tells me that it feels like there's been a shift here. It feels like you've come a long way across. It's like you're across this bridge now, right? It feels like this is like where you were, and this is like where you're at now, right? And it feels like at the end of that bridge, you're now picking them coins, right? Put in your basket, right? So it feels like there's been like a long journey of learning, right? It feels like maybe 7 months, 7 years, something like that could be significant here, where it feels almost like somebody could have Earth in their chart. I'm doing the whole Earth thing again, where I get all OCD on my cards replaced. I only do that with people with Earth in their chart in the reading, but The Nine of Coins tells me that a lot of you guys, this is taking you some time to maybe rebuild your confidence. Maybe some of you guys rebuild your bank account. Some of you guys, but it feels like there's this energy here where you're not looking back. You're like, I don't want to look back. I don't want to look back where you've been, but I only want to see where I'm. Like she's like, I'm not looking back at High Priest. Fuck that High Priest, right? It feels like there's this energy here of like, I've been through that. I've learned my lessons. I only want to see where I'm going, right? And it feels like with this coral here, Coral Wisdom, she is gorgeous here with black hair. Colony, delicacy, works that you are created over great periods. Oh, okay. I don't even read these, but I start talking about things before. Okay. So this tells me it's number 31. So maybe something happened when you were 31 years old. Maybe you could be 31 years old. This person could be, but it feels like you guys, since maybe that age, it is number 4, adds up to 4, but it feels like it all has to do with a lot of like relationships, the home life, learning over time what it is that you need, what gave you this backbone, the backbone of growing whatever it is that you want. So I feel like you may also be somebody that's watching this, whether masculine or feminine. I just read energies. I'm seeing 555. You've gone through a lot of changes that you're not the same person that you were back then. I feel like if you were with somebody in particular for like a really long time, maybe 4 years or 7 years, something like that, 9 years, it feels like you are somebody completely different. Like you probably would never choose that same person again, right? And I feel like there's something about that. I feel like maybe your third eye stuff, I'm getting like a weird throbbing like right here. Some of you guys may be getting that as well. Let me know if you are, but it feels almost like you guys are so focused on, well, not really so focused, but not wanting to look back. Like you learn, you kind of put it in your basket, like I know I learned from that, but you're not wanting to repeat the same patterns, repeat the same lessons, right? Because we have the Strength card next. For all my Leos out there, high five, Leo season. Mine's next Thursday. But it feels like with the Emperor card, you guys have learned to boss up in the way of not letting things that have kind of torn you down beforehand not tear you down anymore, right? Because it feels like maybe you guys are becoming maybe like self-aware. I know as counselors we use the term like emotionally aware, right? Where you can be, where it's almost like you're doing something, you can stop and be like, okay, wait, hold on, I'm acting like that. But it's about also being able to differentiate between this is a pattern versus anxiety, right? Or anxiety kind of type pattern and versus what's like actually going on, right? So I feel like a lot of you guys are learning to do that. So like even my birth chart readings, I can tell you guys where your childhood wounds are or like where you're going, what your destiny is. So if you guys are ever interested in booking one of those, I can tell you all that. But I can tell that like your childhood wounds, you're learning what those are and you're not letting those kind of hold you back anymore, right? So I feel like you guys are learning to trust yourself. So with the Emperor card and the trust, I feel like for some of you guys, you are learning to trust yourself and not only learning to open up to trusting love again, okay? There seems to be something like that where you guys are learning this Star card here. So this says, guard your heart. Not everyone deserves your trust. But it says a new adventure in love is coming. Get ready. Your hope and optimism are a powerful love magnet for you right now, okay? So this optimism that you're using of like, I deserve this. I know that I'm aligned with my true person. I know I'm aligned with whether you're with them or not right now. Maybe something to do with mountains could be significant here for some of you guys, purple. But it feels almost like whoever you're aligning with, it's because you're no longer the person that you used to be. So again, you probably wouldn't pick the same kind of person you had years ago or the same person you dated before. You're picking somebody different. You're coming into alignment with somebody different because you're much higher vibration, because you're a bigger and a better person, because you've done the work. Because I hate how I really despise how a lot of readers are like, oh, you gotta heal, right? But at the same time, yeah, we heal, but it's the mindset of like we have to be perfect in order to be with somebody. Well, that's not the case, because we don't expect our other person to be perfect, but to be, but to be a good and loving partner is what should be the expectation, not being completely healed in order to be in a relationship, because nobody's ever fucking healed, right? And so I do feel like there's maybe that could have been the case beforehand where you're kind of like, I have to be perfect in order to get in a relationship. Fuck that. You don't have to be perfect. Don't be perfectly healed. People love people, right? Regardless. You don't expect your person to be completely healed from everything, do you? Do you? Okay. I mean, there's going to always be bumps in the road. It's a relationship. So the person you're connecting with here, whoever's in your energy, it says, I'm planning a romantic date, or we can Netflix and chill like old times. I want to cook for you, no strings. Okay, so I do feel like this person is planning something for you here. Maybe you guys could have history with this person here. I've talked about watching a movie in particular with this person because there's Netflix and chill. Cooking, maybe cooking is significant. Maybe this person really likes to cook here. But it's very like taking care of you kind of energy. I didn't know if my family was going to accept you. So maybe if you have history with this person, they weren't quite sure how you could have fit in, or if there's something here about maybe different backgrounds coming through. But it does look like this person does have feelings for you. It feels like if you have history with this person, it feels almost like there's somebody stepping up here. Okay, now I didn't get this with the other readings, so, but I mean, all of them can also resonate too, just parts of them. But I've been keeping an eye out for you, so I do feel like this person has, it feels like they've been in your energy. It's like they're aware of your energy for some reason. And we're at the right place at the right time. So it does feel like you're coming into alignment with this person right now. I want to pull another one for this. I guess I don't have that deck out right now. I didn't know if my family was going to accept you. Let's see what this is. Yeah, Ace of Wands. It's some of you guys, if you have history with this person where it was only like friends and benefits, I feel like it started off that way. And it feels like a lot of you guys, this could be moving into something else more long-term with this person here. If it was just friends with benefits, maybe there's something different about you that like this person had never really, I keep going back to the thought that you wouldn't have dated the same person back then as you would now. And it feels like maybe this person's something, it's like they've gone through that too, where it's like, they see you as somebody that they would date now, but back then they probably wouldn't have, okay? All right, so let's see who you guys are dealing with. I'm making me look at a different deck now. Okay, I may switch it up, it looks like. Okay, let's see who's in your energy right now. Pile 3. Don't forget to hit that like button, guys, if you haven't. Like and subscribe. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. Okay, let's see. 2 of Wands. Okay, person could like to travel. Ride bikes, I'm seeing a bike here. 6 of Wands. Could meet them on the internet. Horses could be significant here as well. Letter M, noticing the letter M. The 8 of Swords. This person got you in your head, huh? The 9 of Cups. I feel like this person's got you in your head about how much you like them. This person could actually get attention from other people without like trying. Give me like Leo rising energy here. Let's see how they feel about you. Ace of Pentacles. They want to grow this with you. That's a plant. Maybe plants could be significant for you guys. This person wants to grow this with you. The Temperance. I think your guides brought this person in. There's definitely going to be a spiritual connection between the two of you. The 9 of Cups. Yeah, this person, it's almost like this person makes you feel good about yourself, but at the same time, maybe when you're away from them or something, it's like you get in your head, oh my God, I like them so much. Like that kind of thing here, that it almost scares you. Like how much you like this person here. Maybe you haven't felt this way for somebody like in a really long time. Where's this going? Queen of Cups. Justice. The World. No, for Justice. The Lovers. This is gonna be a very balanced energy here. If you guys are used to like sleeping alone, I feel like some of you guys, this person, yeah, here's the King of Wands. You guys are, I think you guys are done being single for a while. It feels like this may be a person you've been manifesting for a long time. Give me the one for the World. The 4 of Cups. This, yeah, if you have history with this person, it feels like this person could be sending you flowers. Feels like maybe you could have been journaling about this person. I feel like you definitely have history with this. Now, if you haven't met this person, you could be feeling this person's energy coming towards you. I feel like they're mirroring you a lot. I keep getting out a lot lately with these readings. How's this person, what action is this person going to take towards you? Ace of Cups. Yeah, this person's going to be in love with you. Wow, this is a good reading. I think both of you guys are doing the healing work here. 2 of Swords, 10 of Cups. You guys, this in the Ace of Wands, this is definitely going towards a relationship here. Yeah, let me get a couple of these here for you guys here. Look, it says marry you. I know it's backwards. It says marry you. You guys are aligned with marriage with this person here. You guys, this could be your happily ever after. Oh my God. Coming back to fight for you. Boom. All right, so let's see. We got some tiles. It's beautiful, guys. All right. Remember, if you're gonna book a reading, that link is below. I do birth charts, do manifesting and regular. I just love teaching it all. I just love it. All right, let's see. R. Let's see. Ren. Ren and Stimpy. No. How old are we, huh? Anybody watch that? Ren. We got D. We've got R. A lot of R's. R. V. It's making me a Leo. Makes me that too. R. Pirate. T and E here. Okay. Let me get some charms. Now these don't always have to resonate. Actually, I've been wanting to use this deck. Let me see if there's any advice, because I've been like, this is such a good reading. Is there any advice for this connection here coming up? Advice, please. Twin flame. This could definitely be a twin flame for you guys. This person is your mirror soul. This is why this connection feels so sacred to you. For yourself. Okay. It says for yourself, you don't need to be in control of everything for a love relationship to be successful. And it says separation. If you guys have been in separation, it looks like it was needed. Put yourself first. There's the advice. Put yourself first. Loving yourself makes you more romantically attractive. So make sure you're not dropping the ball when it comes to you just because this person's in your life, okay? All right. And I always say, remember when they come back. Now, twin flames, y'all are twin flame and train, choo-choo, right? You are focused on yourself and doing everything else in your life. Usually when they come back, take notice of when that happens, right? You're like, usually like, woo, one dancer in the house, right? That's usually when they come back, okay? All right, and make sure you continue to do that. That's what keeps it a healthy relationship. You don't just love yourself for like 2 weeks. You love yourself your whole life, okay? All right, charms. All right, we've got a kiwi. Kiwi, letter K could be a heart, be significant. A mermaid. Oh, the power one got mermaid too. And live, laugh, love. Start laughing more. All right, so let's see. What zodiac could you be? Leo. Rawr, I knew that. Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. A Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Or, Cancer. 69 could be significant too. And a Gemini could be significant. All right, so I hope this is your reading. I hope it helped. All the good details are below. If you guys are interested in that, thank you guys so much for being you. Love you a long time. Have a good one.